This is Start Something at OceanWorks, which is an entrepreneurial training scheme run through the UWA Innovation Quarter. This program has been funded through Woodside FutureNet, who've got a really strong interest in ensuring PhD students, research fellows and other early career researchers receive entrepreneurial training in order to sort of complement their research skill set.
We've run quite a few Start Somethings now that the main outcomes is culture change and giving new skill sets to the researchers. Australia invests a lot of money into deep research. We build awesome research projects and we just don't commercialise enough of them. So this program takes research from inception and ideation into commercial impact.
Understand your customer, partner, collaborator, funder. Understand fundamentally how their business works. And if you do that, your conversation will end up a whole lot better. If you want to be useful and practical and get collaborators and people interested in what you're doing outside an academic world, then you've got to interact with industries and governments and outside world.
So my expertise is in sediments, soft sediments, how to characterise them and how to predict how they're going to behave. The problem I'm trying to solve is where industrial processes create huge amounts of soft sediment, and we need to know how they're going to behave to understand the risk and the liability that the owners of those assets face. It's the main purpose of research. The end game is to improve either industry or society or other aspects of everyday life, to bring the research into practice. And we can only do this best if we're working with industry to understand the problems and then to push their solutions out and get them used.
The main challenge that we're trying to meet is exploration going to deeper water. The new foundation forms need to be studied and researched, and the more effective foundations need to be tested. So there's a lot of things I've learned here is to say setting up the business case, because for me that mainly I'm just going into the problem and trying to find a solution, but without thinking how this can be used.
My particular focus of research is looking at little solids in subsea flow lines that are called hydrates. So if you think about ice forming in a pipeline at 20 degrees C and the seafloor temperature is 4 degrees C, if you have any water in your pipeline, this can become a very big problem. As researchers, we might come up with what we think is a fantastic idea and we'll say, oh yeah, everyone would absolutely love to deal with this. But it's very important to actually go back to, again, those industry people and to talk with them and to see, is this actually what you're after, or have we just gotten carried away with what we thought was an interesting idea?
This kind of training is critically important because it sees researchers move from having a focus on outputs to sort of having a focus on outcomes, which really unlocks their potential to have real impact.